Hello, it's Queen Evangeline. We are back with another video. Thank you for joining and tuning in and listening. The format of this video might be a tad bit difficult. I've tried to re-record and re-record this video, but I may have a bit difficulty in articulating what I need to say. So I have written everything down electronically. So as you can see from the title, it's the breakthrough that came from the blessing. This will be part 1. A long-awaited video. The format might be a bit different this time. I've recorded this video a million times, but I'll try to be as royal and raw as possible. September 2021. This marks 1 year to the day. A period in time I'd rather forget. A time in which I was but a shadow of myself, a reflection in the mirror, a mess. It was a Sunday Wednesday afternoon. I had a series of panic attacks. Anxiety, a norm for me, but this time it was just different. I'm slowly losing touch with reality. I'm screaming, but nobody hears me. I'm breaking. I'm breaking. I asked my manager if I could have 2 days off, nothing a doctor's appointment can't fix. I sit in the doctor's office, pinning so much hope on anxiety meds. A sleeping tablet because I can't sleep. Something for my appetite because I can't eat. Something to calm me down because for the life of me, I can't stop crying. These panic attacks leave me reeling. I can't stop crying. No, it definitely was not crying. It's wailing. Like when you lose a loved one. It's too much. I don't know how I got to the doctor's office or how I got home. All I know is I'm pinning all my hopes on medication. I text and try to call my then boyfriend, who doesn't have a care in the world. I don't know why I even bothered. It's Saturday. I think I'm okay. Maybe not. I'm so sensitive to everything. Anything sets me wallowing into a deep pit. By Sunday, I'm not thinking straight. Am I thinking at all? I end up at my then boyfriend's house, locked out for the entire day. I sit there in sorrow. I was at my lowest. The last nail in the coffin is a call from my worried mom. I didn't want to worry her because I'm supposed to figure it out, because I'm supposed to have it all together. But no, I don't. I scream my lungs out and have my brothers console me, assuring me that it's gonna be okay. I pop all these tablets in a bid to fall asleep, but I can't. I can't tell my mom, who doesn't wait a day longer to fetch me. Fetches me and bandages me up like a 5-year-old who has a sore. Mom tells me to pack my things. She packs my meds and realizes how I drugged myself. I can barely walk. All I try to do is sleep. Maybe if I sleep, I could sleep the pain away. You know how ironic this is? Now I can't cry anymore. I'm awake. I came to my senses. Mom babies me. She makes me my food, runs my bath. She gets me medical attention. I had been so numb, but now I feel everything. Mom made me a sandwich, and I say, Mom, I was raped. The look on her face is a look I won't forget. She said she had a suspicion, but hoped in the hopes of hopes that it hadn't been so. She said, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. Yet I feel so much shame, guilt, dirty. I feel used. The next few days consist of me continually taking medication to control my anxiety while getting my mom's love. The next few days involves a series of events. I return to Porch and inform my manager that I am sick. He gives me much needed time. Time. Now it's time to speak. I make my way to the police station to document what a psychologist deemed abuse. Let's roll back. Let me tell you a little story. I had dated this man. Perfect, he seemed. Born again, kind to everyone, and leads the worship team. Sounds great, right? A few years down the line, and I'm ridden with anxiety. My mom notices how I bath, the fact that I scraped my skin off. I tried to scrub him off me. Mom can't get through to me, no one can. I pretend all is well while my mom stays on her knees because I won't listen. I won't leave the relationship. I finally decide to seek some counseling. I had my premeditated answers, and the psychologist said, all I know is that I have anxiety, but what's the root? Now, in order for counseling and healing to happen, you have to open up, acknowledge the pain, and sit with it. I was desensitized as I described everything to her. She said to me, "You're describing abuse to me." But at that point in time, I was so numb that abuse had become a norm, a safe place to me. I didn't think of anything else, I didn't think anything else could exist, or I could not exist out of that abuse, out of that safe place. Fast forward to COVID lockdown, I break it off. He says to me, if I can't have you, no one can. He finds ways to keep us together. I'm going to get you pregnant, he says. That way, I have no choice but to be in your life. A few months away from him was what I needed. But I needed to get back to work. There was one issue. I needed to get my stuff back from him. I had become so scared of him and asked that a mutual friend could do this instead. On the day, he came alone. I remember being on a conference call when he answered. I asked him where his mutual friend was. He said he told him to leave. At that point in time, I knew I was in trouble. In my mind, I'm trying to work out an escape plan. He wore black that day from head to toe. He touched my face and had me feel so dirty. He ran his fingers on my body as I leaned on the wall, wishing that the earth could swallow me whole. He had forced me on the bed, applying pressure to my chest. I just would not budge. I managed to get off the bed, but he caught me, pulled my pants down. I couldn't fight anymore. I stared at the wooden floors and let him do what he wants to do. I keep telling myself, this isn't happening. This isn't happening. It's over. And I wish that he had a bit of decency. Could you at least get me a morning after call? I didn't want to have to be a child born of rape. He doesn't budge. I give him an ultimatum. Get the pill or else. He antagonizes me. What are you going to do? I'm going to call the cops for rape. Why didn't I? Trauma is funny. Trust your body, yourself to not react in the way you wanted to. It would most probably happen. Be gentle with yourself. Fast forward to opening a case. He is mad. When the police inform him and informs the pastor, how dare I do this? How dare I paint him as the bad guy, a villain? How dare I ruin his reputation? I was told. He's well known. Everybody loves him. Guess what? 3 months later, I throw my case out, citing insufficient evidence. He walks around telling everyone that he's innocent. 8 months later, I fight to get a protection order against him. He shows no remorse. But the order is final. If he even dares to threaten me, he gets locked up. Surely the court thinks he's a danger to me. His presence is enough to scare me to death. I didn't feel anything, and now I feel everything. I'm so aware of the pain. I'm so aware of the pain and the abuse. That's why he scared me to death. Death. Please stay tuned for part 2.